Hey guys, Sean here with another video out of the 365-day series and the third video out of Fulfillment, the art of fulfillment, Fulfillment 101 or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, today the topic is simple. We're talking about your peer group influence and how it ultimately changes and influences your fulfillment at the end of the day. Now, this is super important, and I'm so glad I could think of this topic to talk about today because ultimately the people you spend your time with every single day dictate so much of how you're going to go out into your future, into your daily habits, and actually execute on the things you want. Now, do you hang around people who pull you down, who ultimately tell you that, your dreams, they're so big, but they're not possible, or tell you that you shouldn't do that because it's not in your realm of, understanding? These are the people I've talked about before that you need to not necessarily spend time with. What you need to do is you need to get around the people who have the same aspirations as you do, who ultimately want to strive for more in life, who ultimately believe that their life isn't meant to be average. Because we are not meant to be average, guys. And you can understand that this is very important because I take this so seriously. I spend time with people who hold me back and also time with people who share the same type of vision as me. And I can tell you 100% from personal experience, spending time with the people who hold you back holds you back. They don't share the same mentality. They don't care enough to do it. And it's hard to pull them up. And it's not necessarily the right place and the right time to pull them up. You need to spend your time with the people who are going to inspire you, who are going to guide you, lead you, direct you in the path you want to go down. And then when you are successful, when you see the finish line, which there's not necessarily always a finish line, but when you get to where you want to go and you keep going and going, then you could turn around and look at your buddies and be like, hey, remember this? Remember when you tried to pull me down? Well, I'm here now and ready to help you. You don't have to go up while pulling your friends up because sometimes it's tough. You want to focus 100% on how you can excel and feel that fulfillment in your passion, which fuels greatness now by spending the time with the people who are going to pull you up, because your peer group influence is so important. And a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people, well, actually, let me give you an example. You're spending time with your three best friends and they all make, different weird noises and they do funny things and you laugh. But do you ever catch yourself doing the same things they do? Making the same noises, doing the same gestures, just following along with them because you guys are connecting. Well, that works both positively and negatively. When people are working hard and they're going after what they want and they really inspire to make a difference, you're going to be motivated. You're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to think to yourself, wow, I'm not really doing much. How can I excel and think of something that could change people's lives and ultimately change my own? But then there's people who drink, smoke, and do drugs, and that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But when you have a peer group, that's all they do, you might fall in the trap. You might end up finding yourself drinking and smoking and doing drugs every weekend, and you don't even realize why. But I'm telling you now, just because your peer group influences you way more than what you think. So take this message to heart. Do you spend time with the people who hold you back, or do you spend time with the people who pick you up, guide you, direct you, lead you where you want to go, and ultimately set the stage for you? They're doing big things, or they aspire to do great things, and to the point where you aspire to do great things, because this is ultimately what you need in your life to help you get to the fulfillment you're looking for, ultimately in your purpose, which guides you to greatness. So take this to heart, guys. Please listen to this video and replay it and share it with friends and like it. And do everything you possibly can to get it out to as many people as you can, because this is important. Too many people find themselves in a relationship or in a group of people who hold them back, and they don't realize it actually holds them back. And then 2, 3, 5 years down the road, like, why am I still the same? How am I in this place again? I haven't seemed to graduate from, this 9-to-5 job. I wonder why. You're going to start spending your time with the people who know what they've talked about. Start going to networking events and meeting people who aspire to do greater things. Start going to expensive restaurants where people who have become successful go to the golf courses and the mansions, wherever you need to go to find these people and network, meet, connect, go on LinkedIn, meet these professionals, tell them, hey, I just want to connect and be a friend and give value to you. And this is how you build your professional network. There's millions of ways. But I'm telling you now, you need to improve that personal group of sphere of influence so you can see the success you want to see. That's the video, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If it's made a difference in your life, I did my job like I always say. Share with a friend, do whatever you want. But thank you again for listening. I appreciate it. If you caught all the videos, fantastic. If this is your first time, I welcome you. And there's many more to come. There's another 120 in the series and 7 more in the fulfillment series. So thank you again. I'll catch you tomorrow.